I'm Henry R. Mockingbird, your host with the most. Salutations.
And I'm Gary.
A lot of you are asking, aren't we supposed to be doing part 2 of 80s Marathon? Well, I said this before in a lot of other videos, but I might as well just say it again. That we're going to balance our marathons by doing a completely different movie in between each movie we're doing for the marathon. Today we're going to review The Lost World.
You mean Lost World Jurassic Park?
No, Gary. It's the 1925 Lost World, not Lost World Jurassic Park. So, let's stop wasting time and get to The Lost World. The Lost World is about a professor named Professor Challenger who says that there are dinosaurs living in the Amazon jungle. He plans to mount an expedition to find them and brings along Sir John as well as a reporter named Edward, and is also a rescue mission to find Polly White's father, who was an explorer who went to the Lost World.
What do you think?
What do I think? Well,
I think it's one of the best dinosaur movies ever made. The Lost World was written by Sir Arthur Conan Doyle, who also wrote the Sherlock Holmes books. First, let's talk about the characters. First, there's Professor Challenger, who's pretty much the heart and soul of the story, and has a very good adventurous spirit. Professor Challenger is played by Wallace Beery, who was also considered for the role of the wizard in The Wizard of Oz. There's Edward, who starts out as a bumbling, cowardly reporter, but as the story goes on, he pretty much matures and grows up, and becomes kind of the hero of the story. And then there's Professor Summer Lee, who's kind of a snooty know-it-all. He acts like he's better than everyone else and pretty much denies that they're dinosaurs. And then there's Sir John, who in all accounts is a good character. Sir John is played by Lewis Stone, who also was in the Andy Hardy series starring Mickey Rooney. And then there's Polly White, who's also a great love interest. I would like to talk about this 8 character, or missing link. I always wondered what he was doing in the movie. Now let's talk about the real stars of this movie. Of course, I am talking about the dinosaurs.
Open the door, get on the floor. Everybody shoot the dinosaurs. Open the door, get on the floor.
Stop singing that. This is serious.
that was not necessary.
I know.
Well, anyways.
Ew, that looks like a bunch of worms sticking out of the ground.
Do you mind? Like I was saying, these are some of the best dinosaurs ever made, and the effects are top-notch and state-of-the-art for their time. These dinosaurs are doggone good, and are probably the best dinosaurs ever. The effects were done by Willis O'Brien, If you remember my King Kong review, he also did the effects for the original 1933 King Kong. Dinosaurs were so great that there was even a model at one of the theaters that had a motor and even breathed. What a great piece to be in a museum. I wonder whatever happened to it. The author of the book, Sir Arthur Conan Doyle, had a society of magicians watch the film. None of them, not even the great Harry Houdini, could figure out how the dinosaurs were created. There are a lot of things in this movie that would later become cliches, like an exploding volcano and dinosaurs running from it, and the dinosaur going on a rampage in the big city. And boy, does the Brontosaurus give us a rampage that would give Godzilla a run for his money. Well, I talked about most of the ups of the film. But what are the downs of the film? Well, there are two. One problem with this film, just like the silent version of The Thief of Baghdad, this film takes a little while to get going. You don't see any dinosaurs until about 36 minutes in. But when they finally do appear, it's totally worth it to see Willis O'Brien's greatest creations. Another problem with this movie, it's with its poster. Seriously, there is no T-Rex going on a rampage in this movie. Why does a movie's poster have to lie to you in order to get you to see it? But oddly enough, this poster somehow predicted Lost World Jurassic Park. That's all I can say about the movie. But tune in for part 2 of 80s Marathon when we review Karate Kid in commemoration of Cobra Kai's 2nd season. Well, this is Henry R. Mockingbird signing off. I give the film 5 stars. Push subscribe and push like, and don't forget to leave comment down below. If you'd like to request an old school movie on this show, please do so by requesting it in the comments.